Fireman nickname.
Fireman?
Yeah.
The story behind that.
He puts out fires. That's he's the guy that would shut down the opposing team's hot player.
Okay, I like it. The Fireman.
Would be that same guy for you guys?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling him that.
Yeah.
What's up, Fireman?
Michael, I didn't get a chance to ask you after the game, but because you guys sort of all went back out there afterward. But how cool was it for everyone to get to interact with someone like Jovic? Just like having him at that game, having a connection with Nikola and everything. Everyone was posting pictures, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't post any pictures. I don't know how to post pictures, but no, it was awesome. You know, you're talking about arguably, I know it's a very hot button topic, greatest tennis player of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time, what he's been able to do. And what really struck me was when I went over and spoke with him, how engaging he was, how much he knew about our team, how complimentary he was about what we're doing and how we play, and him being aware of all the times I've gone over to Serbia, and you know how much that means to their country, his country. So it was a big hit, and when my daughter saw a picture of me with him, they couldn't get over it. They're like, wow, that's. So it was one of those moments where you are spending time with greatness, and I think was that the first time Nikola had met him. Was that?
They've met.
They've met before, but I don't know how many times they've been together. But for us to have that kind of a game, and then to cap it off with spending time with another Joker was a pretty cool moment.
What is it about Justin that allows you to trust him to close games when
he's a fireman? He's a fireman. I mean, have you been paying attention? He's a veteran, and he's proven himself to be trustworthy. You know, we always talk about trust, but you got to prove to people and earn that trust. And Justin, for me, in a short period of time, has shown that he can go out there and do his job at a high level, do it efficiently, and you can trust him on both ends. And I showed some clips today to our team, some things that we have to clean up and some positives. And Justin's a guy that you don't have to tell him to do things. He's a veteran, he knows how to do that. Whether that's offensively or defensively. And he shoots the ball, you think it's going in. I was shocked he made the layup. He's not a very good layup maker. So I was happy to see him. He's a dunker and a three-point maker. But I think the biggest thing for me is that I trust Justin Holiday. He's a veteran, and every time he's on that floor, it seems like something good happens.
Coach, you started Christian in the last game. I know that you've gone to Justin in a lot of those situations where KCP is sitting, and just wonder what went into that decision. Is that something you're looking to see Christian in different situations?
Yeah, I mean, Christian's been playing well lately. I like how he's playing, and because the last time we played in LA, we started Justin.
Yeah.
And Justin played really well. We got the win, but now with 21 games to go, it's also about trying to give Christian as much confidence as possible. And what better way to go out there and play with Nikola, and Jamal, and Michael, and Aaron. Now, okay, listen, I just got to worry about doing my job. Defending, running, screening, rebounding, making the right plays. But more important than that, I think Christian's played really well for us. And then that allows a guy like Justin to go out there and, Jamal is garnering so much attention, that second unit. He's being blitzed, he's being double teamed, and just to have another shot maker out there. So now you had Jamal, Michael, Justin out there. It's a little bit tougher for teams to guard Jamal, that second unit. So twofold, but Christian was fully deserving of that opportunity.
Coach, going on this winning streak, what can that do for your mindset, your team, and confidence moving forward to the playoffs right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're a pretty confident group as is, but I think it reminds guys that, okay, coming out of the break, having to kind of change that mindset, get back to playing at the level we know that we're capable of. And with 21 games to go, we know that as great as 6-0 is coming out of the break, we have a lot of really tough games in front of us. So that's why I wanted to show film today and corrections, cleanups, because everybody's saying how great we are. No, you can't listen to that. The moment you come up for air and you relax, you're setting yourself up for failure. We want to stay away from that and continue to find ways to push ourselves to be even better. Because I do feel that we still have another gear, another level that we can get to as a team.
From the outside looking in, I kind of want to get a pulse check because it seems like you're the most connected that you guys have been, maybe since you won the championship. When you see Jamal and Nikola getting excited, emotional, celebrating big plays in games. So where would you say this team is at in terms of connectedness and how strong the culture is right now?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's always at a high level, always strong. But obviously, I think what I've noticed, Katie, is that there was a definite, mental. We can't lose 3 in a row, regardless of injuries. It's not playing our brand of basketball. Let's understand with 27 to go, who we need to get back to being. And if you're going to do that, that takes connectedness, right? Guys being together. That means celebrating somebody else's play. So when Jamal hits Nikola and Nikola hits Aaron for an N1 dunk at the end of a game, that is cause for celebration. And that was the thing of beauty. The way we closed that game, down 3, we closed out 19-6. The execution, the shot making was just one of the best that we've had probably this season. But I'd like to think that we're always a team that is connected. We play for each other, and we understand that we all need the next man next to us if we're going to do what we're all trying to do. We just win another championship.
Do you get the sense that the experience of doing it last year is a big advantage the second time around?
Oh yeah, I think there is no doubt now. I mean, it's you can talk about we want to win a championship, or this team is a championship contender. Well, we've proven that we're a team that can go out there and win 16 playoff games and earn a championship. And I think for all of our guys, especially the 5 guys that started last year, Christian, who was here last year and played in the playoffs, there is a confidence that they have because they've been there and they've done that. And I think with our group, no matter what, there is no fear. I think we all believe we can go into any building in the NBA and beat anybody on any given night.
Coach, last week you mentioned Mike Malone. We found him and talked to him, and he still talks to his friends and says the greatest game.
You guys gotta get jobs, man. What is Mike Malone doing now?
He lives in New Jersey still and still working there. But he tells his friends about the moment of him scoring on the points. Are you surprised that you had the crying and he has the joy of that game? And kind of we did a story on it. And,
no, he should have the joy. They beat us, man. That was the in New Jersey, Northern State Finals, parochial A, and we missed out on a chance to go to the state championship. So as heartbreaking as it was and is still for me, obviously Mike Malone and the rest of his Bergen Catholic teammates had every right to celebrate. I don't even know if they won it. I can't remember who they played. Maybe some team from down south, obviously. But once we lost, I was devastated. But good for Mike. Mike, if you're watching, congratulations, man. If you're still living on to only that, though, man, come on. Let's go.
They sent us pictures of you as a high school player. Have you seen some of those and remember those? The newspaper sent us pictures of you.
Yeah, I remember. I used to be a lot younger and better looking than I am now. And I was kind of like being in the Oval Office. What being in this job does to you, it takes years off your life. Thank you, guys.